The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell when you subscribe to the channel and press all so you get all notifications. But what's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, Teresa? What's up, music and mental health? Definitely, if you guys can put hearts in the chat for my friend. He actually lost someone close to him. So if you guys can go ahead and put hearts in the chat for Mark, that'd definitely be appreciated. What's up, Wendy? Oh, yeah, you're an Eagles fan, huh? Thank you for coming. What's up, Chosen? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Sunkiss? Appreciate you. What's up, Dion? Oh, wait, is today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dion. What's up, Bethany? What's up, Vegas girl? Shout out to my moderators and also my members too. I did add another membership layer, membership level. I said layer level. So there is a $4.99 option because if it's under $5, then you can do that whole gifting where you buy other people memberships and stuff like that. So I added like a lower tier so you guys are able to do that for people and buy the memberships if you want to and all that stuff. What's up, Miss ATL and Stan? What's up, D? What's up, Patricia? Patricia, thank you for coming. What's up, Prissy? What's up, Marcella? Damn, we got hella people in here. Okay, let me go ahead and start out by saying what I want to say. So, what's up, Shauna? So basically, I've been feeling this way for the last week or so. My moderators have brought it to my attention, but it seems that there's a lot of people that are trying to get me involved in some bullshit. And what I mean by that is that they'll be all like, oh, are you talking about this YouTuber? Are you mentioning this person's name? Like, who are you talking about? Oh, why are you talking about your quote unquote friends? And it seems like a lot of people are trying to assume that I'm in battles or I'm talking about this person or that person. And it's all like, that's not even what's going on. And I don't understand where you guys are getting that from. Now, if the other content creators are saying something, they ain't said it to AT2. So at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. You know, I don't care about anybody. Me and everybody over on my team and everybody over here who watches my channel, we're good. Even if a content creator necessarily doesn't like me, I honestly don't care. At the end of the day, it doesn't make me any money by talking about certain people. You know, if I'm going to fight with somebody, I'd rather fight with a celebrity, you know. I don't want to fight with a nobody. Two nobodies fighting each other, that doesn't equate to money. So, what's up, Southern Belle? But two nobodies fighting each other, it doesn't equate to any kind of money. I mean, you will get a little bit of money and stuff like that, which y'all can hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Y'all see it up there. Or send a super chat, super sticker. But fighting two nobodies fighting each other, it don't equate to any kind of money. It might get you a quick dollar. You know, it might get you a little $5 super chat or Cash App, PayPal, or whatever, but it doesn't equate to real money fighting like a nobody. Two nobodies fighting each other, it don't do anything. So let's go ahead and mention names. This is where I was like, I might have to turn this to members only, or at least the chat to members only. There's a few people in my chat and I get this all the time, so I'm just gonna address it now. But in my chat, they're all like, "Oh, why'd you turn your back on Sherelle? Like, what? Like, why are you attacking her?" And like, I was all like, "Huh? Like, what the hell are y'all talking about?" I was all like, "There's nothing going on." I think, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out here. I think because people don't see me on the show and stuff like that, I was never like an official panelist. I was a guest. And so, that's why you'll see me just randomly from time to time. I was never like a panelist. I was never paid or anything like that. There was no kind of contractual agreement or anything like that. We are friends. So if I go up there, it's because, like, we had a conversation, I was invited or something like that. But I was never like a permanent panelist. And so people try to throw that out there. And I'm all like, there's no drama or anything going on. Like, a lot of people are trying to conjure up something. So then they go like, "Oh, I noticed like you don't talk to this person, you don't talk to that person." Sometimes when you doing your own shit, I'm building my own channel. I'm almost at 30K. You know, I need to spend more time on my own channel than somebody else's channel, you know? And I'm not one of those people who go like, "Oh, I don't want to click on anybody's link or I don't want to go on anybody's channel." No, I'm always down to go on people's channel. But why do you guys keep creating something that's not there? Like, there's no beef, no drama. Just because you don't see me on there all the time doesn't mean that there's something going on. If there's something going on, then I'm going to say directly, like, A, B, C, and D. This is what happened. This is what's going on. I will tell you. If there's some beef going on, I'll be like, "Fuck the motherfuckers." I will say some shit like that. But there's nothing going on. There is nothing going on. My phone hasn't changed. If I need to do anything, I will call. If I need anything, I will call. They're more than happy to take my phone call, but there's nothing going on. If you want to see me, you can watch my channel. It's right here, AT2. Just look it up and you can watch my channel. If you want to see them, go ahead and put in their channel and watch them. You can watch everybody. You are free to watch everybody. But as far as there being some kind of beef or something between us, there isn't one. I know you guys love a good falling out, and trust me, I do. I love a good fallout, but there is no fallout. There is no story or backstory or anything like that. I got way too many secrets on them for them to fall. I got all the secrets. So there's no falling out. Everything is good. I promise. Everything is good. Well, let me say this from my end, because it's always like I say everything good, and then all of a sudden I get cussed out and shit like that. But everything is good. I'll tell you that on my end. Moving on, is Miss Barbara ass over here? Where Miss Barbara at? Because Miss Barbara done started some shit. I did message Wiley, but for those of you who didn't see the show yesterday, Miss Barbara came up and dropped a bomb about Wiley, and like it just totally changed the mood of the whole show. And and shout out to all my old heads out there. If any of my old heads in the crowd, raise your hand. But shout out to all my old heads. And I love my old heads, and so I respect them. So I had Miss Barbara come up, and then she said, "What's up, Debbie? How you doing?" And she said what she said about Wiley, and it totally changed the whole mood about the show. And it was kind of like, this is awkward. And it totally, I love Vegas Girl. She said, "I'm here." But it totally changed the mood of the whole show. And it's all like, yo, like me and Wiley are cool. Like, don't drop that bomb. Now, do me and Wiley have conversations outside of YouTube and stuff like that? No, we don't have that kind of friendship and stuff like that, because Wiley will flip at the drop of the dime and he'll turn on me. So we're not friends like that. So it's very it's a YouTube ship. It's a YouTube ship, And so when she dropped that information about Wiley, I had to think back of what she was talking about. And I was like, well, no, that YouTuber that made those accusations against them actually took down all those videos and everything like that. So, I can't go based off of that or anything. I think it could have turned ugly, because I believe if it was anybody else, they definitely would have turned that and made that an ugly situation and was like, oh, AT2 let her do this and everything like that. So what's up, Carolyn? That's why I was so happy that when I messaged him, he was like, you know what? I'm going to put her on the prayer list and pray for her. I was like, okay, cool. But it was just easy, simple. He wasn't offended or anything like that. He's not mad. I don't even know if he actually went back to watch it, but thank God it didn't turn ugly. My thing is, like, I'm always down to fight. If a YouTuber wants some beef, oh, I got it for you. But I don't want to have beef with somebody who I don't want to have any issues with. You know what I mean? Like, y'all ain't gotta fake the drama. Like, y'all ain't gotta create the drama and fake it and instigate it. Like, if there's a YouTuber I want some beef with, trust me, I will go ahead and I'll do that. I don't mind that. I'll entertain the people and I'll give them what they want. Like I said, all of us YouTubers, we're like your favorite reality TV people, and so whatever characters that we play, that's what the characters would play. So I'll play up the character every now and then, but I don't want to conjure up any fake beef or anything like that. It's ridiculous. Like, why we got to do that? We ain't got to conjure up any fake beef. So Miss Barbara, I mean, she's allowed to be in the she's allowed to be in the chat, but I think as far as her coming up on panel, I don't think that's a good idea. What's yes, Vegas, he irks me, and I also like Armand to stay stay away when he does videos on him. Oh, you talking about but yeah, there's no issue, no nothing, no beef, no nothing over here. Thank you, Vegas. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button for those of you just joining the show. But yeah, I can create my own drama. I don't need anybody to try to create no drama for me. I can create my own shit. Please don't create nothing for me. Any YouTuber I don't like, I give them like little nicknames. For instance, I don't like Shark Boy. Y'all already know the Dookie Way. I don't like him. I don't like the Dirty Net King of Dookie. I don't like him. And it's not like I didn't even hate him. It's kind of like he goes which way the wind blows, and he doesn't have a personality of his own because he's trying to anything for clout, basically. So I really don't hate him or anything. I don't care. You've been on YouTube for 10 years and you still ain't pop. So I really don't give a damn. Moving on. Yeah, there's not really anybody. And honestly, I don't even hate Shark Boy. I don't hate him. It's just like, just shut up and don't talk to me. Don't shut up and don't talk about me. That's what I mean. I don't hate. There's really nobody. I don't hate. Sweet Genshaw Diaries. I don't hate her. I know I'm going to hell. I was one of the people who are like, hey, pray for that lady because she don't deserve. Not that I can say she don't deserve to be in jail, but I don't want to see no YouTuber locked up or anything like that. But I don't hate Toxic Diamond. I don't. Project Pat. That one I really can't stand. I wouldn't say I hate necessarily, but I can't stand that one. I just think she got some issues. Yeah, but I don't really hate any of these people. When I turn off this camera, I promise y'all, when I turn off this camera, I'm good. Once I say it, or I get up here, talk my shit. Once I'm done talking my shit, I'm good, y'all. Like I promise you, I'm good. Once I get off the camera, I'm good. I'll come up here, say my spiel and all that, but once I'm done, I'm done. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not even gonna fight with Tokyo Toni. I know I said I'll fight with celebrities, but I need you to at least be like a C-list celebrity. Tokyo Toni is just another YouTuber now. So fighting with Tokyo Toni, I don't think that really benefits me. I guess Tokyo Toni had mentioned me and and Shark Boy Dookie way and said that we were using her and stuff like that. But here's my thing. I even made a post that day saying that I wasn't going to talk about any of that stuff. So I was very confused why she mentioned my name. And I didn't know this until Her had told me about it. So I was like, whoa, you know, what's up, DC, the Purple Diva? Thank you for coming. And so I guess Tokyo Toni also blocked me too, so I can't even chat with her or anything like that. But I don't have any problem with Tokyo Toni. I think, you know how when somebody a little psychotic, because she definitely crazy. She crazy. You know, she a little psychotic. And so what she'll do is just ramble on about just random shit. And she doesn't make any sense. And she's just spewing out hatred and shit like that. But I honestly don't have a problem with her. I want her to get the healing that she needs, because the lady needs a lot of healing. She needs a lot of healing. I don't think she found what makes her happy. I don't think she has found something that makes her happy. Her energy is really off and something is wrong with it. But for me to be beefing with Tokyo Toni the Dookie way, the Shark Boy Dookie way, he can go ahead and do all that. But I'm not going to fight with, I'm not going to fight with her. And like I said, I know Tokyo Toni know how to fight. The inside of her lips is black as tar. She know how to fight. I don't want to get my ass whooped, so I ain't gonna say anything about her. What's up, Princess? Thank you for coming. Yeah, see, I ain't gonna mess with her. Like, I don't want no smoke with Tokyo Toni. You know, I don't want no smoke. The lady got black lips on the inside of her mouth. I don't want no smoke. Tokyo, if you'd like to come on my channel and we can have a conversation, we can definitely do that. But I ain't gonna do a back and forth with you. It's not gonna benefit me. It's not gonna make, it might make me a little money. If you come on here and we can talk about the Kardashians, we can talk about, Black China, we can talk about those kind of things, maybe we can make a little money together. But I think as far as me beefing with you and me calling you out your name, the most I'm going to say is that you psychotic and you a little crazy. But I'm not going to call you a B. I'm not going to call you, a slut, or a whore. I'm not going to do that with you. She's a younger version of Frank. Oh, no, not Frankie. Rest in peace to Frankie, Keisha Cole mama. Yeah, that was sad when she passed away. But yeah, I'm not going to do that kind of battle with the words and stuff like that. And my name is AT2. And what's up, Krista Marie? Thank you for coming. And my name is AT2. You mofos need to stop calling me ATV and ATM. No, it's AT2. Now ATM, I'll accept that one. I don't mind ATM because I am about the money. But the other one, it is funny because like Wiley had said AT2 and then he had said 82, and so does Ricky Manor. He says 82, and it's all like, no, it's not a play on words. It's literally just AT2. But I kind of like when people say 82, but I wasn't born in 82 though. I was born a few years after that. But I don't mind when people say 82. But but it's AT2. Stop calling me all the other names. Y'all know what the name is. My name has been trending. I've been on YouTube for a cool minute. Y'all know what my name is. Stop calling me the wrong name. That shit irritates me. I'd rather you just call me Andre. If you don't want to say the AT2, just call me Andre. I don't mind when people call me my real name. Call me Andre if you want to call me something. But speaking of Jaguar, let's go ahead and tackle this right now. Do I feel like I use Jaguar and all that? No, I don't. I think I've been very respectful. I think I've been a lot of respectful. Here's the thing. If you're a public figure, if you're on YouTube, you count as a public figure. Oh, damn, the Eagles is whooping they ass. They can go to the ATM because, right? They can go to the ATM and drop some money for you. If you give me some money, you can call me whatever, just like Stephanie did. If you want to disrespect me, you got to drop $1 or $2. Y'all can't be disrespecting me for free. Y'all out your mind disrespecting me for free. You know what I mean? If you want to disrespect AT2, you got to drop some money. That's it at the end of the day. But speaking of money, I wanted to shout out our sponsor. It's Dress Decorum. Make sure you guys follow them. I went ahead and put it up on top. If you use the code ATTuber15, you will get 15% off, and it's formal wear for women. They are working on a men's line, but it's formal wear for women. So wedding, Easter, prom, all them seasons is coming up. So definitely go ahead and shop. Here's the promo. I didn't even put any music to it, y'all. I should have put a little music and stuff like that. But there you go. Those are some of the items they have. Make sure you guys check it out. I have the promo over on my Instagram and my Facebook. All right. Now we back. You know, here's the thing. I think people think they have this entitlement with Jaguar, like, oh, I know her best. Oh no, I'm her friend. And people are in this senseless competition being saying like they have ownership over Jaguar cannot be controlled. Jaguar got a mind of her own, and she is going to do her own thing. You can't control Jaguar. And I feel like people think they have possession of Jaguar Wright. And this woman is grown as hell. You can't tell her what to do. You can give a suggestion, but you can't tell her what to do. You know, it was crazy because, you know, since last Saturday, shit has been going down, and I just feel like if there was the right people in her corner, I feel like that situation would not have happened. But maybe it did need to happen because maybe it was a cry for help at the same time. It was all like, yo, I need to get away from everyone or a certain situation. This is my cry for help. Sometimes when people did not break this down for y'all, sometimes when people need help, they necessarily don't say they need help. They show it in different kind of ways. They might need help, but they don't show it in the way that you know, they're supposed. They don't vocalize it. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. That's what the hell I'm trying to say. They don't vocalize it. And so those are one of those situations that Jag probably needed help, but she just wasn't vocalizing it until it was already too late. Then, you know, we have this situation. But like I said, she need to stay away from all them carbonation people and all that. They ain't good for you either. You don't go from one bad thing to another bad thing. Man, I have a fondness for the boys. When they played the early game on Sunday when I was a youngster preaching, was an hour max. Oh, church definitely take longer than an hour. But yeah, no one can tell her what to say, what to do. She's gonna do it on her own, and we still wish her the best. We still praying that, you know, hopefully whenever her court date is, she's able to get the hell up out of there, because nobody wants to be hospitalized or anything like that. But hopefully you get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. Take advantage of the resources, because let's be honest, to go see a therapist and all that shit, that costs money. And if you ain't got the money, or you ain't got no health insurance, you basically I was gonna say SOL. Yeah, SOL. That's the right word. Yeah, SOL. You know, can you see the membership gifts? AT2. I bought 5, only see 4. Oh no, I don't see it. Oh man, dang. I hate that like when it comes to the membership stuff, like when it comes up on the screen like your anniversaries, I can't see those. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. And then it says allow gifts. Okay. Allow gifts. Okay. Choose whether gift AT2 membership 1 month. And okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if it worked. Okay, you can see it. Okay, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Vegas girl. That was dope. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so now that you gifted it, did it go to somebody? Okay, so Casey got a membership. Okay, shout out to Casey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I choose it or they choose. I don't know how it works, y'all. Yeah, so shout out to Casey. Okay, I see that he got one. I don't know if y'all click on it or like what y'all do. There's one more out there. The membership in this, yeah. Right, memberships in this piece. Only see 4 names also. Oh damn. Okay, I don't, that's weird. I don't know if Vegas chooses them. Oh, okay, you guys only see 4 names. Okay, because on my end it says 5. Let me show y'all. On my end it says 5 right there. Oh, I did it once and YouTube picked some. Okay. Also, all 5 was given. Okay, so all 5 was given. Okay, it's Randall. Anybody got a? Maybe I should have read the manual. I'm sorry. Okay, Wendy, KC, Yvette, and Sodeb is all I see. Okay, so there's one missing. Okay, I get it. So there's one missing. Um, yo, what? Do you get a refund if they didn't give the 5? Dang, what happened to the other one? That's so weird. Let me see if I can write some in the chat. Okay. No. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I wonder. You know what? Isn't it some? I think it's somebody probably in the bushes. I think that's what it is, y'all. I think it's somebody hiding in the bushes. That's why we can't see it. Debbie, Wendy, Casey, Yvette. So Deb, somebody is hiding in the bushes. I think somebody got one and they hide in the bushes. That's why we can't see it. I turn on my camera because I'm about to check real quick. Hold on. Let me see who got it. Okay, I know who it is. I know Miss ATL and Stan said she was multitasking, but it was her. Okay, we got it. So Deb, Miss ATL and Stan, Wendy, Yvette, and Casey. That's who it is. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Vegas girl. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, I can turn back on my camera. Yeah, I think Debbie already has one. Debbie already has one. Yeah, no. Debbie wasn't no. She already has one. Tokyo I don't think Tokyo Toni knows how to strike any pages. I promise you. She doesn't know how to strike any pages. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I don't think she knows how to do it because she's been threatening that for a long time. Um, I don't know where me and Tokyo Toni went left. I know she was mad because I put her name in the title and stuff like that. But then she left a comment saying that, oh, it's all fun, it's all entertainment. So maybe this is what she's doing. It's all fun and entertainment. I think Jag also Jag and let's be honest, both of them women are smart as hell. Jag and Tokyo Toni are playing up, their personalities and shit like that. They playing it up. Every time we get on YouTube, we play up our character. In real life, AT2 is calm, cool, collective. He ain't all hyped and shit like that unless he done had an edible or he been drinking or something like that. But he's not all hyped and stuff. We play up to our characters. She said you're not gonna eat for 3 months. Damn. She don't want me to eat. You know they call me fat ass AT2. You know I love to eat. Dang. She gonna get me like that? Tokyo, come Tokyo. Somebody invite Tokyo Toni to come over here. She need a hug. That's what it is. She need a hug. Tokyo. She need a hug. Okay. Let's talk about the Larry Reid situation. Oh, this one is gonna get a little spicy, y'all. Um, so if you a Larry Reid fan, go in the bushes for a minute. I'll give you 30 seconds. Go in the bushes if you're a Larry Reid fan. We about to start this shit off, all right? So the Larry Reid situation, as you guys know, I kind of stayed away from it. I did talk about it yesterday because of the whole interview thing. And so, I briefly gave my opinion about it. But a lot of us were on the same page. Like, we didn't like uh, I like that. We didn't like how this has turned so ugly. It has turned really ugly, and it's not the fun shit that we like. You know what I mean? We like the fun, more entertaining. I think the shit that's going on right now is very, very, very ugly. And I think with both parties, talking about Tasha and whatchamacallit, Tasha and Larry Reid, it's two superpowers, I guess, and they feel like they have to. They're clashing right now. They're clashing, and I think we're just all in the middle. But it seems like a lot of people are basically split. If you team Larry, you only hanging out with Team Larry. Excuse me. If you team Tasha and the victim, you go over to Team Tasha and the victim. Then I think there's a sector who have flipped on Larry because they want to be the opposition. Because let's be honest, these allegations have been out there since a couple of years ago. Because I remember I actually did a video. This is a little spoiler alert. This is probably why Larry Reid ain't gonna give AT2 no interview. But I remember I did a video on the situation when the Daryl Moore guy had talked about it, right? This is exclusive. You can actually go back and watch. But I did an interview with the Daryl Moore guy. Not an interview, I'm sorry. I did a video about Daryl Moore situation where he brought up with Larry Reid and stuff like that. And then at that time, I was all like, okay, this just seemed like this guy is just going after Larry Reid, and I didn't too much believe it. Did I do my research into it and stuff like that? Not really. There was just like different videos that I watched, and I was like, this situation seemed too messy. I'm not going to bring it up and talk about it. So I just did one video. Then after that, it's like this shit has came back in the light and stuff like that. But my thing was just like the story just seemed a little wonky, and it just didn't seem like so black and white. It seems like there's been shit going on, and then because two parties are upset, they want to then go after Larry Reid. I think Larry Reid probably has been too open and honest about himself, and it allows people to have their own assumptions and interpretations about him. I'll say yes, like I told you guys yesterday, when it came to talking about his sexuality, I think he leaves too much up for for people's interpretation. Like, he always be like, oh, I don't suck dick, but then he'll say that he can suck the meat off the bone. Don't say you don't suck dick, and then you say you can suck the meat off the bone, because it gets very confusing when you say, oh, well, I'm not gay, or I don't want to. The shit is very confusing, y'all. Am I the only one confused and shit? I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying that, but it's very confusing when you say stuff like that. And it's kind of like, so are you or aren't you? Like, it's very confusing, and I'm just all like, okay, y'all agree with me. It's very confusing. Like, oh, I don't suck dick, but I can suck a meat. I can suck the meat off the bone, and you just all like, yo, like you can suck the meat off the bone, but yeah, you say you don't. Because my thing, what I would say if I was Larry Reid and somebody would ask me that question, I would be all like, well, I honestly would not like to answer that question at this time, but I believe love is love, and one day I think I'm going to find love. I think that would be a perfect answer, more than like, yeah, sometimes what's his favorite word? Frocking, instead of the F word, he say frocking, right? And so he'll say frocking, and then he'll be like, well, I don't like to get frocked, but I like to frock. And like he's not. And then it's all like, okay, well, what do you like to frock? And he was like, well, I like to just frock anything. And then you're like, okay, so are you gay? And he'd be like, no, I'm not gay. I'm more this and that. And, and I know pansexual is a thing. Like, I actually know people that are pansexual. I know that. But then when he says, well, I'm looking into it, I don't know if I'm sure or not. It might be this and it might be that. And then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. And it's like all this, like, it's a lot of double talk and double speak, and it's all like, okay, this shit is not clear as day. And so, and I'm not saying because he's saying that he's admitting that he did whatever to the accuser. I'm not saying that. But when you kind of leave it up for interpretation like that, it gets people thinking like, oh, well, maybe there is something here or there's not something. It's too much. We need, when it comes to a situation like this, we need more black and white. We don't want all the different colors and shit like that. We need more black and white. So when you leave it to everybody's interpretation of what they think you are, then it leads people further down a rabbit hole with more questions and shit like that. Or simply you can say, that's none of your fucking business, That's what I would say. Oh, well, I don't think that's really any of your business. Now, what do I think of Larry Reid? I don't want to give him a title and label because he doesn't want to title and label himself. But do I think he a freak? Yes. And there's nothing wrong with being a freak. If you a freak, just say you a freak. But I think like the explanations, it was making people go, huh? What? That's what happened. It makes you go, huh? Like that's what it kind of just leaves us like, what? Huh? Like it leaves us so confused, Let me ask you guys, put a 1 in the chat if when Larry Reid kind of gives you an explanation, you get confused. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2, no, you understand them perfectly. Let's go. Okay, everybody agrees. It kind of leaves it like everybody's interpretation. Everybody put a 1. Layla show put 0. Wait, what does 0 mean? 2, he just a freak. Okay. And again, we don't hate Larry Reid. We like Larry Reid. If you watching or somebody send this over to you, come by the show and say hello. But this is no hate, but I'm just explaining from an outside standpoint. And I think that's another thing too. I think he should have did an interview with an outsider more than somebody that was connected to him, because I feel like it almost put whatchamacallit. I understand. Right. I think it would have been better for him to just be an outsider, Right. I know they are. I think I told you. because the thing is when you have doing an interview with two people that already know you, people are automatically going to be like, oh, well, you went there because they're going to give you the easy questions. They're not going to, question you hard and everything like that. Storm's connected to them. They have a rapport with each other. I wouldn't say now, do I think like they go to dinner every Sunday night? No, but they have a connection to each other. Like Storm has talked about Larry Reid, and like if they have each other's phone number, they got some kind of rapport with each other. So I believe they're connected. Like y'all would agree with that, right? Y'all would think that Larry Reid and Storm, you would say that he's connected. Now, I think Armand and Larry probably have a closer relationship. Yeah, I think they definitely have a closer relationship, but I think he's connected with Storm. So it kind of just leaves everything where it's all like, oh, well, you went here because it was easy and they're going to be biased towards you and they don't like Tasha because that's what everybody said. I think also the setup was a little strange too, with them just sitting down. I think they should have, because in Atlanta there's a whole bunch of studios and stuff like that. I think they should have did it in a studio. Oh, thank you for getting us to 100 likes. Keep hitting that like button though. But they should have did it in like a studio setup and stuff like that. I believe also it should have been pre-recorded and a production behind it. It should have been pre-recorded and it should have been a production. It should have had a trailer before you even released it. If they were going to do it live, they should have at least had a trailer. I think they should have set it up for the dramatics. You know, we love the dramatics. I know it's a serious situation, but you know, if you're gonna entertain us, then do it that way. I think also too, I was happy to see that he said he was going to take it legally. Like, thank God, you know, he was going to do that to try to clear up some shit and clear his name. But Tasha is biased against Larry. The bishop is biased. The bishop is biased against Larry too. Right. And the same thing with Tasha, because Tasha went to Wiley channel. You know, she done kicked Wiley to the curb. But as soon as she came on Wiley channel, he got excited. You know, he was all like, oh my God, Tasha. And now she wants to work with him. And like, he was so happy to see Tasha on his panel. You know, shout out to him. But now he's compromised because he was way too happy to see Tasha. And then, you know, Tasha went on another channel, which I'm not going to name because I don't care. But, you know, I think when you have these rapport with people, you get compromised. And I think it's very important if you're going to, that's why a lot of times when shit happens with my friends, I'll give my opinion, but I won't do a whole show where I'm yelling and screaming and trying to defend them, because you're going to be like, well, AT2, that's your friend. Like, for instance, if Vegas Girl was in some shit, I know that I can't be non-biased. I would be biased as hell, and I'm going to defend my friend. So what I will say is like, hey, I fully support my friend, but I'm not going to keep doing like 30 billion live streams on her, defending her, because then it's going to look like, okay, well, you're just paid to say that, or you just seem like you just trying to kiss her ass and shit like that. It's just not going to look good, you know? And this brings me to my next point, Conscious TV. And shout out to Conscious. We don't have any issue with Conscious or anything like that, but I think him taking on the role as being the Larry's lawyer, PR agent and stuff like that, it's taking a toll on him, because I don't know if you watched Conscious video from yesterday, and usually, you know, Conscious be on for a long time. I don't watch it to the very end, but I happened to watch it till the end, and he cried. This man cried because of all the pressure and everything like that. And it does get to you. Now, I know Conscious will probably say like, oh, you know, I wasn't crying because of this and that. But you have worked yourself up to where you have been out there fighting for him and doing all this stuff. And yeah, that's your friend or mentor or whatever. That's fine. But that can't be your focus, because when you take on that energy, it hurts. It ends up hurting you, because my thing is like, you know, Larry should be on his channel talking about it every day and doing this and that and defending himself, not you. because you are taking on the heat. At the end of the day, Larry's going to be fine because he can stop doing YouTube and just do Patreon. He can do Facebook and he'll be okay. You know, he can probably even become a pastor again, build him a little church, become a pastor, and he's gonna be all right. But for Conscious, this is like his money maker. And so for him to take on that energy with everybody coming at him, because he's the face of Larry. Basically, he took on that role. He is now the face of Larry Reid. And so whenever somebody has a problem with Larry Reid, he's taking the hit with that as well too. How did Larry set this in motion? Oh, that's a very good question. That is a very good question. Shit, hell, I don't know. You know, I wish I had me a Conscious TV to defend me because shit, let me tell you, there's a lot of people that be coming after me, Stephanie. You know you're wrong. Down at the pint. But it's a lot. It's a lot, you know, to take on being somebody's defender, having to go after people. Someone made that statement. Oh, okay. But that's a lot. Like somebody time and time again attacking you because you're trying to defend your friend and you trying to do the best you can. But then you feel like, because let me tell you this. Do I think that Conscious TV should have been there with Larry, Storm, and Armand? No, I don't think he should have been there with them. But I do think instead of Conscious being on StreamYard, I think that he needed his own personal sit-down interview with Larry. I think that Conscious is old, especially all the defending that he has done. He is at least owed that. A sit-down interview with Larry in the studio, you know, and he can ask him the questions and they can talk about it. I think he deserves a sit-down too as well. If they got a sit-down interview, I think he deserves a sit-down interview because shit, he been doing the bulk of the work, you know, shit. Armand and Storm, they did their little research, but they ain't out there like defending Larry like that. You would think like at least like, damn, he would have got a sit-down interview, not on StreamYard. Anybody can hop on a StreamYard, but I think like a face-to-face sit-down interview in a studio or wherever, I think that would mean more than doing a StreamYard. Anybody can do a StreamYard, you know. This go around, Larry should have presenting his own evidence with people that are not cool, not so invested in him, and so audience can. Yeah, I definitely think that it should have been like an interview with what YouTuber that I want to say that wouldn't like turn their back on me and like drag me. Heart of Inspiration. I think an interview with Heart of Inspiration because she's one of the people, one of the few YouTubers that I'm actually close with. I think an interview with Heart of Inspiration would have been dope. I think that would have been like boom, perfect. An interview with Heart of Inspiration. I think that would have been dope. Hell, AT2, why not? That would have been dope. I think somebody who's not so close would have been a better option to do an interview if you wanted to do kind of like a sit down thing. Shit, House of Princess, he should have called you and then like, hey, you want to do this interview? You know, it should have been something like that. I think having it too close, Chris Marie, why not you? Someone you really don't know, so then you can go ahead and have that honest dialogue, because if you have it with somebody, you know, they're always going to say, oh, well, you know, this person, they're this and that, you know, but other than that, Storm and Armand did their job. They were supposed to ask questions and that was it. I think anything, if you expected them to yell and accuse him of doing A, B, C, and D, they weren't going to do that. You weren't going to get that at all. One part of the interview that I didn't like, and a lot of content creators do this, Larry Reid had asked them, oh, so do you guys watch the beef sector? And Armand and Storm, they kind of was like, ugh, the beef sector. Here's my thing. This is my thing problem that I have when people disrespect the beef sector. Do not disrespect the beef sector because, first of all, a lot of the nasty shit talking I do, I learned from the beef sector. I learned that you got to be nasty and gritty and grimy with these people. And the beef sector has helped me be that nasty and grimy person that I have inside of me. But secondly, what do we do different than the beef sector? The beef sector drag people 24/7. When I go to the celebrity gossip sector or the tea sector, whatever you want to call this right here, they do the same nasty shit. You can name a YouTuber. You can name any YouTuber. They've been fighting with other YouTubers and stuff like that. That's the same thing that the beef sector do. So what makes you better? Thank you, Stephanie. What makes you better than the beef sector? You do the same shit. You can name any YouTuber and they have done the same shit that the beef sector has done. I don't see any difference at the end of the day. You know, the beef sector don't talk about celebrity gossip. That's one thing. But they will probably regret that they made it to Lipstick Alley. and see, we're on Lipstick Alley. The beef sector is on Lipstick Alley. There's not really much of a difference because we beef and say nasty shit. We dox people over here, do the most disgusting, filthiest shit ever. I don't see the difference between the beef sector and us. Can we be honest about that? I don't see the difference. The sector's pretty much intertwined, if you want to ask me. Right, I got another side to me. But yeah, I don't see too much of a difference. But yeah, that was my only criticism. Oh, and that it should have been in a studio and all that stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I think that this situation with Larry Reid and Tasha, for me, I'm pretty much done with it unless we get like an update like, oh, there's a lawsuit in play. But other than that, for me, I'm pretty much done. I don't really care about it too much. It's kind of like it is what it is at this point. You either believe it or you don't. I would say this: if you want to research it, watch everybody. I think you should have an opinion about everybody. You know, you should definitely have an opinion from everybody's perspective and make your own perspective. You know, go to uncomfortable places. Now, I wouldn't say get in their chat, but go to places where you would feel uncomfortable and get their opinion, and then that way you can base your opinion off of watching everybody. I think that's very important. Yes, the celebrity sector and church are toxic. Right, they are. They pretty much the B sector. It's the same thing. Apparently, someone is in this chat and says, I'm sending threats and calls to F-list celebrities, and I don't even... wait, what the hell happened? Who said that? Do we need another episode of Let's Make Peace? Dang, I ain't did that in a while. Remember my talk show, Let's Make Peace? Hold on, let me play the theme song.
So won't you come and make some peace? Don't need no money because it's free. Just bring your mind and be at ease. So won't you come and make some peace? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's make peace, y'all.
Let's make peace, y'all. I wanted to talk about this whole this clout chasing thing. People will always try to hook up with people when it benefits them. No, I've already stated I already stated in At Peace with that person staying away from me a year ago. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know. No, actually, no, I don't know who you're talking about because I ain't seen that person in this chat. 82, they did do an interview together. CTV is a real friend to Larry Reid. No, Candy, I meant in person. I meant like an in-person sit-down interview. That's what I was talking about. I think I seen Miss Curiosity say the same thing too. I meant like a sit-down interview together, not a separate like a StreamYard. Like I said, I feel like anybody can do a StreamYard thing. I think like an in-person interview, sit down, ask questions and stuff like that. I think Conscious TV is owed that. I still stand behind that. I think he owed that. You know, I think he owed that. That's my opinion, you know? And Candy, I respect your opinion. I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I just think like an in-person interview would be better. Anyway, moving on. But the clout chasing thing, a lot of people, I hate to say this. People go by numbers. And so when they see somebody, excuse me, with a large subscriber count, they believe that that person is better or more inept to do something. And my thing is that I've never cared about somebody's numbers. I never said like, oh, well, you only have 100 subscribers. I can't talk to you. You're beneath me or anything like that. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you got, because at the end of the day, I started out with 100. There was actually a post that I seen on my Instagram where I only had 69 subscribers at one time on YouTube. And look at me now. So I was a nobody. I couldn't get like the names on my channel and stuff like that. I couldn't get my channel trending and shit like that. It all comes with persistence and, staying on your grind and keep going and, just never quit, never give up. And I believe that a lot of people want to be associated with somebody who has a large number, a large following. And it's all like, yo, why do you want to be associated with that person that has the 100K or the 200K or a million? Why do you want to be attached to that person? Like, yeah, it might be cool they're talking to you and stuff like that, but I promise you, those people with the 100, 200, 300, they don't see you as your equal. They don't. They do not see you as your equal. They will never see you as an equal. They see you beneath them. No matter how cool you might think they are, they see you beneath them. Like a Larry Reid, he would see AT2 and be like, you're beneath me. Storm Monroe, he would see my channel and be like, you're beneath me. Storm is cool. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that these people will automatically disrespect you and be like, you nothing. I'm not saying that, but you're not on the same level as them. They don't see you like that. And I'm just using them as examples, because if I use the real examples, I'm going to piss some people off. So I'm going to use them as examples. But you always have to find people that want to see you do good. You got to find people that want to see you do good and people that see you as on the same level. On the same level. I think when you try to think like, oh yeah, well, these people that got more subscribers are paying attention to me and they really love and care about me, they might think you funny, they might think you cute, but they don't see you on their level. I promise you. And this might hurt y'all. This might hurt because some of y'all probably do got YouTubers that might show y'all a little bit of love, show y'all a little bit of attention. I'm talking basically to the content creators right now. You might have YouTubers that show you a little love, little, attention and stuff like that. Might pinch your nipple a little bit, but they don't see you on the same level. You gotta be expecting that. Expect that every transaction that you have with a YouTuber, and this ain't even about level. Just expect every transaction that you have with a YouTuber is transactional. You got a little information or you got some money that I can get from you. This is a transaction. Have y'all ever had sex for money before? Now, you might have a returning customer, right? But they're not, they don't love you. It's a transaction, It's a transaction. You do the do, you get your money, and then you go home. You don't fall in love and stuff like that. It's not what's that movie, that old school movie, Pretty Woman. It doesn't work like that. They fall in love and stuff like that, right? Everybody's saying okay, I just used that example to make sure y'all was still with me. But anyway, but yeah, it's not love. Every relationship on YouTube is a transaction. The people that will rock with you and that actually love and care about you are your subscribers, are your members, are your whatchamacallit, your moderators. Those are the people that you should stick with. Any YouTuber or anything like that, it's hard to find you a good YouTuber that's solid. It's hard. It's really hard. Those things are transactional. It's all like, I can either use you for a pawn, I can use you for information, or money, whatever. I can see the titles tomorrow. AT2 admits to fucking right. Everything is transactional. Like, y'all have to be careful. You really have to be careful. Like I said, there's content creators in the chat that I love, and I respect them, and I know they see me as a human being. They see me as Andre, and they necessarily don't see me as AT2. Like Kay, Heart of Inspiration, Krista Marie. I love Krista Marie. Princess. There's content creators that are so cool. People that I love, Debbie, Vegas Girl, Stephanie. These are people that I actually love and care about. And there's a lot more of you. Don't get mad at me. There's a lot more of you, but I'm just using them as examples. Yeah, you really got to be careful out here. I think that's why also with Jaguar Wright, she probably got so, she was all like, these bloggers aren't going to have anything to talk about if they don't talk about me and blah, 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 because she probably feels used. She doesn't realize that every time she gets up on somebody's StreamYard, that's a transaction. You give me the tea. I get the clicks and views off of it. You go back, you promote Philadelphia, and it's an exchange. It's an exchange for goods and services. That's what it is. Now, and that brings me to my next point. The transaction, you're supposed to get something out of it. A lot of y'all are doing transactions and not getting shit out of it. You need to make sure that you're getting something out of it when you're doing these transactions. This is just me being honest. Right. Be in charge of what you listen to. Right. You don't have to watch the people you don't like. I don't watch the people I don't like. If somebody be all like, yeah, this person said this, I'll be like, give me the clip notes. I don't want to actually watch them. I don't want to give them a click and a view. Yep. A lot of devils out there. You're right. Yes, please. Yes, definitely, Princess. I'll be down to meet you. Oh, but that depends on where you go. Oh, I want to say this. A lot of y'all keep telling me like, AT2, I'm in California. I'm in Northern California. So to be exact, I'm in the Bay Area. So like San Francisco, Sacramento, that area right there, that's where AT2 is. If you're going to LA, AT2 is not in LA yet. I'm not in LA yet. So when you go to LA, you got to let me know far in advance so then I can go down there, because that's about 4-5 hours away from me. I'm in the northern part. So remember that when y'all come to Cali, okay? Speaking of coming to Cali, yo, B sector update. So there's two content creators, right? There's one guy named Rob, and then there's another one, Tracy. Y'all probably heard of Tracy because she done got like 7 channels taken down. But Tracy with the T, they're in whatchamacallit. They're in Sacramento right now. She done rented her an Airbnb, and like they've been doing the nasty, and like when you watch it, you be like, ugh. But I've been watching everybody in the commentary about it. It is entertaining. That's one thing about the B sector. They know how to entertain people, and they will do the most ridiculous shit for everybody's entertainment. So I respect it. But basically, they're recording every transaction, and they are giving people Content. That's what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to give people content. So what I learned from them, not that I record a hookup or anything like that, I learned that you have to give the people what they want, so then they always talking about you. And so if I learn anything, give the people what they want, so they're always talking about you. And Casey, yes, I will be there September 2nd. Yes, I will. Give the people what they want, so then they're always talking about you. You know, give them the content. Is Dear Yvette here? I ain't seen Dear Yvette all day. You know, people need to work on their content. Instead of, for those of you who don't know the joke, instead of saying content, she would say content. She'd be like, you need to work on your content. Like, lady, it is not content, it's content. Because there should be no cut in your tent. It's content. And so, you know, she's worked on it though. You know, she's worked on it. I'm very selective as to who I subscribe to. I vet my yes, please vet your content creators. You got to watch them first, and then you can subscribe to them and stuff like that. You know, study them. Wait, the B sector has OnlyFans, like yo, Andrea, it is crazy. It is crazy. It is like a whole different world over there. Is it like OnlyFans? No, because you don't see anything, but you might hear a few. Trust me, it is crazy. They be confused. Yo, Christopher Reid, that's hella funny. They be confused. What's up, Sonia? Thank you for coming. All right, y'all. I've been talking my ass off. I am done. If I get some hate and backlash, it is what it is. I'm not going to respond. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on the shit going on here on YouTube. Let you know AT2 ain't got no beef, no drama with nobody. I am good. Tokyo Toni, if you're watching, we can definitely do a sit-down interview. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You know, I don't want to hate somebody's mom or something like that. I would look stupid doing that. So Tokyo Toni, it's all love. We're praying for Jag. Larry Reid, if you want to interview with somebody, hit up AT2 for an interview. You know, my price is low, so don't. Shit, I'm trying to get Larry Reid to buy me a studio. Never mind. Let me get out of here. Bye, y'all. We out.